what's up? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Chef Rambo. I'm back with another recipe, guys. Today I'm going to be making homemade chicken and noodles. I added in some onions and celery and carrots, honey. This tastes better than your grandma's chicken and noodles, okay? So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. You're going to need some carrots. You're going to need some celery. You're going to need 1 to 2 cans of the cream of chicken soup. You're going to need 1 to 2 quarts of chicken broth. You're going to need some egg noodles. I use the extra broad. You're going to need boneless, skinless chicken breasts. You're going to need some butter, onion powder, black pepper, garlic powder, plenty of salt, Creole seasoning, smoked paprika, and some Italian seasoning. Let's go ahead and get started, you guys. I just took my chicken breasts, I washed them and cleaned them up. Now I'm gonna put them in my pot with a little bit of water. When you make chicken and noodles, you just want to add just enough water to cover your noodles. You do not want to add too much water because then your chicken breasts are gonna kind of be dry and overcooked, and we do not want that. So just add just enough water to cover your chicken breast, okay, you guys? And if you guys do not have chicken breasts, you can use chicken legs, chicken thighs, or even a whole chicken if you want. So I'm going to go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of butter to this, you guys. And I'm going to also add in some chicken broth. And it's very important, you guys, at the end, your chicken is going to kind of boil a whole lot, and it's going to bring the fat to the surface. So if you guys do not want that fat kind of floating to the surface, add in the butter. The butter is going to help prevent the fat from floating to the surface, and it's actually going to make the fat kind of float on the sides, so it'll just be easier for you in the end. So here's an example of how tender you want your chicken breasts to be, you guys. I've let these cook for about 35 minutes. Do not let your chicken breasts cook longer than 35 to 40 minutes, honey, because they're gonna be dry, okay? So now we can go ahead and remove our chicken breast. I am using the Tyson boneless, skinless chicken breast. Like I said, if you guys want to use chicken thighs, you can. If you wanted to use chicken legs, if you wanted to use chicken wings, even if you wanted to be adventurous and use a whole chicken. There are so many different ways to make chicken and noodles. And if we're going to be technical, the authentic way is not using chicken breast. This is just the easier way. Back in the day, you know, people used to use chicken thighs and wings and all that, honey. So you do you, okay? You make your food how you want it to look and how you want it to taste, okay? There is no right or wrong way to make your type of food, okay? Look at that flavor. Okay, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and add in our Creole season right to our chicken stock that we cooked our chicken breast in. We're going to go ahead and add in some of that delicious smoked paprika. Okay, you guys, we're going to go in here with a little bit of salt. Not a little bit, a lot of salt, okay? We got to make sure we season these chicken and noodles with a lot of different flavors, okay? We're going to add some garlic powder. We got to have plenty of black pepper. And I know it looks like a lot of orange and red seasonings and a lot of oil, you guys, but in the end everything is going to blend together so nicely. Okay, we're going to add in Italian seasoning. This just helps to give it a little bit more of an earthy flavor and get some good old herbs incorporated into that chicken and noodles, because trust me, baby, at the end you're barely going to be able to taste it. Okay, we're going to go in here with some onion powder, plenty of it. Okay, and I have my little tongs that I took my chicken breast out with, so I'm just kind of stirring all those seasonings up, you guys. And now we can move on to the fun part, which is cutting up our vegetables. So my chicken and noodles is gonna kind of be in between homemade chicken and noodle soup and homemade creamy chicken and noodles. Most people, when they make chicken and noodles, they don't add carrots, they don't add celery and onions. For me, I found that it was an easy way to incorporate vegetables into dinner and my kids not be like, ew, what is this, you know? So sometimes you guys, if you guys are just looking for ways to incorporate vegetables into your dinner to make your food healthier, especially for the kids, just try to do small amounts of it. You guys are actually gonna see when I cut up all my vegetables, I don't end up putting all of the amount of the vegetables that I used. You just cut up, you know, what you think you need, and then you add what you actually want to add. So I just want to let you guys know that. So if you guys wanted to make this without using celery and carrots and onions, you definitely could. However, if you wanted to get those veggies in for the day and, you know, stay healthy and stay in tune with your body, go ahead and throw in some carrots and some onions and some celery. Okay, y'all? So it's nothing fancy here. I'm going to shut up and get these vegetables chopped up, okay? And I'm pretty much doing the same thing with the carrots, you guys. I'm going to cut what I think I need. I'm gonna slice what I think I need. And then whatever I actually want to add, that's what I'm actually gonna add. So like I said, once I get everything, you know, cut up, you guys are gonna notice that I'm not gonna add everything to the pot, because what I don't want is for this dish to taste like vegetables. Because if it tastes like vegetables, you know, kids aren't gonna like it and adults may not like it either. You want to try to incorporate the vegetables in a way to where no one can taste them. So that way people don't know that they're eating carrots. They don't know that they're eating celery, you know? Because when we were kids, you know, we didn't like celery and carrots and, you know, onions in our food either. So, you know, it's just something to be mindful about. So I'm gonna shut up once again and cut some vegetables. I will be back shortly. That looks so freaking good. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and add in the carrots and the celery. As you can see, like I told you guys, I'm not gonna add in everything, but the carrots and the celery need to be soft, and I feel like if I add them in with the onions, they won't get done. You know what I mean? So I'm adding in the celery and the carrots together so they can get soft. You do not want to overcook them. You only want to add the celery and the carrots in 10 minutes before you add the onions in. You could add them all in together if you want, and it might turn out how you want it to be, but just for my sake and my preference, I'm gonna go ahead and add them in now so they can get soft. And all I'm doing is taking my little utensil and trying to scrape that little fat off on the sides, the little white stuff. So yeah, so let's move on to the onion. And if you guys have any, literally, I've been asking this for so long. If you guys have any suggestions or if you guys have any recommendations for knife sets or cutting boards, or even if you guys know any tricks to slice onions or to slice vegetables, please let me know in the comments, because I am slow. Look, I can't even say it. I am so freaking slow at slicing vegetables. This is by far what takes me forever to, this is the step when I cook that takes forever, is slicing the freaking vegetables. So if there's any easier way that you guys know that I can slice vegetables, please let me know in the comments. I would really and greatly appreciate it, because your girl is over here straight struggling, okay? But we getting them chopped up, and then once we get these all sliced up, we can come over here and add them back to our pot with our carrots and our celery. All right, we're gonna add in our 2 cans of the cream of chicken condensed soup. I also wanted to tell you guys, if you guys wanted to use cream of mushroom or cream of celery, you can definitely use those. You guys do not have to only limit yourself to cream of chicken. This is just the more, you know, original and authentic way to make it, but you guys could definitely use cream of celery, cream of mushroom. You could use whatever you wanted to use, okay? You make your food how you like it to taste. Don't make your food how everyone else thinks you should. Make it how you want it to taste, because in the end, you're gonna be the only person eating it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and add the 2nd can. And then after I added in both of those cans of cream of chicken soup, you guys, I'm just gonna take my chicken breasts and shred them up with my hands and put it back into the pot. You guys can definitely do this. If you guys did not want to shred your chicken breast, you can put it in like a food processor. You could use like a blender. You could even take like maybe like a mixer or something to mix it up. But I kind of like for my chicken to be, I like it to be shredded, but I kind of want a couple pieces to be a little chunkier than others. So I just like to do it with my hands. And you gotta excuse my hands. These are hands that cook meals, so they do not look too pretty, okay? So all I'm doing here is just shredding up my chicken breasts. So this is the consistency that I like my chicken to be, you guys. As you see, some of the pieces are like a little chunkier than others. This is exactly how I like it to look. Look at that celery and carrots. OMG, that looks good. So after we let that cook for 10 minutes, we can go ahead and add in our noodles. These noodles are gonna really eat up that liquid, you guys. So do not feel like, oh my gosh, you know, the noodles, it's not, no, it's plenty of noodles. So I'm actually gonna go in here with a little bit more of that chicken stock, just to make sure everything is nice and well coated, because I'm telling you, those noodles are going to eat up that liquid. And right when you think you have enough liquid, your shit's gonna be dry. Excuse my language. So we're gonna go ahead and add in a little cup of water and cover this for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, this is how it looks. It looks so freaking delicious. Look at those celery, onions, carrots. Look at that chicken and those delicious egg noodles. This is so creamy. I told you them noodles was gonna eat up that liquid. Y'all ain't believe me. Look at it. And if you guys wanted to let this cook for an extra 20-30 minutes, you could. Overall, I just let it cook for like an extra 10 minutes. So I'm gonna go in here with some black pepper. Look how creamy it is. It has no cheese in it. vegetables, chicken breast, egg noodles. This is literally perfect for the winter, you guys. I don't know if you guys live around snow or if it's cold where you live at, but honey, this is gonna be the perfect meal to get you through your day. It just recently snowed here where I live in Indiana, and honey, it's cold outside. So this chicken and noodles hit the spot. And you know, I gotta be fancy. I gotta have my dry parsley, y'all. I gotta mix that up and make it look so creamy and delicious, you guys. If you guys wanted to turn this into more of a soup, just add more water and more chicken stock. And then this will be a delicious chicken and noodle soup, but I like it more on the creamier side. I think the next time I get sick, I might make some chicken and noodle soup. But today, it's just creamy chicken and noodles. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Bye-bye.